Okay, Pisces, how are we doing? Okay, so fellow water sign, me being a Scorpio, yay, yay, yay. So Pisces, we're going to be looking at the love relationship and connection that you've got, as because the new lunar cycle, and that was from the 15th of November through to the 22nd. So let's have a look for some guidance. Show the world the real you. Hey Pisces, you've been hiding away? If you've been hiding away and not showing the real you, it's time to take that energy back. Now's the time. Manifestation is here, and it's really important that you be true to yourself and hold your vision. There we go. So hold your vision, be true to yourself, show the world what you've really got. You're full of passion, full of energy, full of beautiful creativity, so full of love. So let's see if we can find out a bit more about this deserved person that should be with you. I'm just going to move the camera back a little bit because it seems to be chopping off the top of my head. So apologies for disrupting the feed. Hopefully that will make a bit more sense. Not that you need to see my ugly mug, but there you go. So let's have a look at your past, present and future energies with regards to Pisces love interest from November the 15th. Oh, we've got the Magician. I was just saying about manifestation. This is you and your power. Show the world what you're capable of. You've got all the tools that you need. We've got Judgment, another major arcana. So you're being guided by the angels. So if there's been disruption, if there's been things that have gone against the grain, you know, show who you are, show your power, show that you can get what you want to achieve and attain that victory. Six of Wands, so it might be that you've either moved away or moved towards somebody in a relationship. We've got the Nine of Wands, but it actually came out in reverse, so that's kind of leaving a burden behind you and being ready to stand up and fight again for me. But let's have a look and keep going. So let's go into the present energy. So we've got the Hermit, so maybe you've had some time out. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got Five of Wands, we've got the Knight of Wands, we've got the Seven of Swords, we've got the Star, got the Three of Coins or Three of Pentacles, and we've got the Seven of Wands. So lots of wand energy here, and we've got an overriding energy of Five of Swords. So I feel like you've been through a little bit of a battle here, Pisces, and I feel you've perhaps taken some time out to recuperate the energy and really find yourself. And I feel you're coming back stronger than ever with lots of power here. You know, two major arcana right out the start. So you're manifesting. You've got to trust in what you believe and hold in your vision, and it will come to fruition. You will get the judgment. You will get the justice that you want. The Judgment card's all about rebalancing energy for me, and rebalancing your life cycle, your relationship cycle. It might be that this person or you know, take it how it resonates, have moved away from each other, but it might be that you will be moving back towards each other very, very quickly, because whatever's gone on, whatever conflict that was weighing you down, or fears or burdens that were weighing you down, you seem to be coming out the other side of it, and it feels like you went through a bit of a phase of, you know, searching within yourself to what you needed, to really understand what you wanted, and now you're coming back with a vengeance with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a rapid moving, very clear, cutting through all the BS. This is what I want. And you're prepared to then stand up and fight for what you want. You can see here there might be multiple people that you're having to battle with to come out the other side. You might even be battling with yourself because there's no faces in here. But this is definitely the willingness to fight, the passion, the drive after recuperation. And then you've got the passion to back up the clarity with the Knight of Wands. So I feel there's a lot more clarity, there's a lot more drive from your side. It could be your partner, take it how it resonates, but I feel this is your energy. I feel there's been some deception in the past. that perhaps you're holding on to, you're taking into the future. Maybe you're still upset about something that's happened and you need to clear the air, you need to have your say, you need that apology to come towards you. There's definitely some kind of deception, betrayal or mistrust that has occurred or is going to occur. So just be mindful of that if it's future. If you're in a relationship, you've got some doubts at the moment. You know, I don't want to cause fights in relationships, but it might be, you just need to be open-minded and be aware, especially if you've been fighting a lot lately. I know it's difficult because of lockdown. Yeah, but I feel there's a need to rebalance. There's a need to recalibrate the relationship of what you desire, what they desire, and become on an equilibrium. You know, on here she's pouring 2 jugs of water in equally, and above her the star is shining. She's very vulnerable there. She's naked. Quite a nice artistic picture, but that vulnerability of working on rebalancing can be difficult because it's about rebalancing ourselves emotionally as well as the understanding and balancing with the partner that we care about. Not always an easy thing to do, but I think you're prepared to work at it. As you've got the 3 of Pentacles here, can signify a third party, but in this I just see this as an architect, chipping away, being a bit perfectionist and trying to restore the relationship so that you can build towards this cathedral, palace, house, whatever you want it to be in the background. I still feel there's a bit more of a battling to go ahead. Here you've got the soldier there and he's warding off all the other people. So whether there's been, I don't know, I'm getting a feeling that somebody's tried to interfere with your relationship or, you know, tempt your partner or tempt you even if you've had different offers. And there's been, you know, passionate discussions is the energy that I'm feeling here. And maybe it was something and nothing, maybe it was something significant, but whatever, there needs to be some clarity with this Knight of Swords. There needs to be a judgment, there needs to be a rebalancing of goals and relationship, and whatever deception or misunderstanding has gone on before needs to be really cleared and clarified. So let's see if we can get a bit more insight from the Seer's deck, just to see if we can clear up what's been going on and any more insight. So yeah, so we thought we were on the way to the 10 of Pentacles with this relationship, and it kind of, for whatever reason, we thought we were on to the happy ever after, the dog, the family, the marriage, and something's intervened, something's interfered is what I want to say. I feel like this is an outside influence, so whether this is friends, family, mother, father, ex-girlfriend, flirtatious text messages, maybe with the wands, you know, could have been somebody flirted on Facebook or whatever, and it's, yeah, not good. I mean, this can also symbol this with the Knight of Swords, that somebody's checking and looking, and you know, look, this guy even with the 7 swords, somebody's spying. So you know, maybe somebody saw some messages or something on Facebook and it blew out of proportion. It was, you know, somebody had, you know, tried to tap up either you or your partner, and it wasn't reciprocated, but you know, the other partner saw the messages and was like, well, why is that person messaging? Why is that person flirting with you? They shouldn't be, you're mine, that type of thing. So I get that kind of energy, might resonate with you, might not, but I feel like you're on the way to the 10 of Pentacles and a happy ever after, and something happened, external influence happens that caused a bit of a sabotage in this relationship for it to go a little bit haywire, because we've got some remorse and regret there. The 5 of Pentacles in this one is not a joyful one. It's I can't see the key in front of me to go back through the door to enjoy the opportunity that's there. I'm sitting and I'm feeling really sad and depressed about what's gone on. So because again, you know, there is love, there was a wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, this is all about the wish, dream come true of this relationship. So somebody had an emotional attachment, connection to this. So this could be you, Pisces. You know, you are symbolised with water energy, which is the 9 of Cups. So it could be you, and you felt so strongly towards your person and they've hurt you, you felt like they betrayed you, and it was a real kick in the teeth. But yeah, which has then caused this hermit situation, this confusion, this toxic behaviour, devil, could be Capricorn, you know, it might just be the behaviour, the lack of consideration, or it could be just how we're handling this situation. Either you or your partner could be drinking, or, you know, using other addictive means to heal the pain or not think about the pain. That could be symbolised here. We've got the King of Pentacles here, so I feel at some stage through this conversation and rebalancing, we're going to get a more secure status, you know, either in yourself if you decide to stay in this relationship, or at least a more mature, grounded offer, resolution and commitment going forward. Yeah, because then we've got the King of Swords as well, so you've got two kings there. So we're going to have a more stable and clear relationship. Can be the same sex, you know, these cards do come out sometimes that way to indicate that way. It doesn't have to be, so if it resonates with you, you know, kings and queens can be rotated depending on your energy fields. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. So now we've got 3 knights out on the table. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. We've got clarity, passion and love moving this relationship forward. I think once we have that clear conversation and clear out what went wrong, what happened, it might not have been as bad as you think. You know, we're in defense mode here, we're ready for the battle, we're ready for the fight, but it might not be, and not excusing or telling your partner to make excuses, but it might have been somebody tried to interfere with this relationship, but it wasn't reciprocated. And you know, can all understand people getting jealous or upset, because especially when you're emotionally invested in somebody or in a relationship. But the energy that I'm getting from this read is lots of passion. So I'll just point out some signs. So we've got water energy. I mean, all the energies are here, but I do see a lot of water energy. I do see a lot of air energy. So this could be a mix of you, and if you're with somebody who's a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, then I see that as possibly resonating with you. So it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So I think this is, yeah, absolutely. Take a step back, take a breather before you decide. There's lots of knights here. So you've got a knight of clear and decisive conversation, you've got a passionate knight, you've got an emotional knight. So you've got all these knights that are bubbling around inside. I think you need to take a step back, evaluate the situation, decide what you really want, manifest what you want, prepare to have the conversation around the judgment and the more mature and balanced conversation about what you want and how you're going to fix the situation in terms of this connection. If you decide to do so, it's all free will. Again, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So this is focusing on, you know, there's still love here. There's definitely still love between this relationship, or you wouldn't even be watching. So I feel there's a healing got to take place on both sides. Maybe more so on yours, if I'm honest, is how I'm feeling, Pisces, but that's just how I feel. Trust. So it's not surprising these have come out. If there's been a bit of a violation of trust or boundaries in the relationship, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So once you take a step back, Pisces, and look at the situation for what it is, get all the facts, and like I said, for me, I feel like this was an outside influence. If that's the case, then stand by your person, trust them, feel free, yes, have the conversation. They need to reinstall trust to you, but try not to accuse them without evidence. Try to not let your fears override, and, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt, but be clear about what your boundaries are. So even if something hasn't happened, obviously they need to know it's clear that if that did happen, that's not something you're prepared to live with, and that's okay to express that. Just make sure you're not accusing somebody of doing something untoward when they haven't. And again, forgiving and learning. So as we realise and heal the past, as we release and heal the past, You experience more love in your present moment. So this is all talking about misunderstanding, or somebody making a mistake. You know, if they've done it, if they've done this, if they've cheated, if they've done something bad, or they flirted with somebody else, then quite right. You know, you can tear them a new one because you've got the Knight of Swords. But you know, if you want this relationship to evolve and have a better understanding, then you know, calm, collected head is what I'm feeling. Then got the honeymoon. So this is about holiday times, or you know, obviously, you know, honeymoon after getting married, but it's about taking a break and enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So we're coming up to Christmas and things. Very, very stressful year this year for everybody. So Christmas is going to be a big blowout, and showing the people you care about how much you care about them, basically. But we have got to pay attention to the red flags. So this is the things that are important. So this is red flags in yourself. So if you get triggered by jealousy, it's being mindful and understanding that so that you don't overreact. But it's also just being mindful of those behaviours that your partner or you have contributed to this situation. So, you know, I keep going back to this, somebody else has tried to tap up your partner, and if that's the case, you know, they should be shooting that person down straight away. I'm with somebody, I'm not interested, bang. And that might be where this problem's come about. This might be where the insecurity's about. You'll know that if it resonates with you. But, you know, be pragmatic. The person that you love, you know, you love them. You want it to work, but you need to set the clear rules of what you're prepared to accept and what you're not. And build the foundation from there. But just make sure you've got all the facts, everything you need, because what you desire the most is rebalance and commitment to a relationship, and a mature approach to the relationship. You know, you're very wise, Pisces, you're very intuitive, and you want to use that to your advantage. So look after yourself, please like, subscribe and share. Hope this resonated with you, and feel free to leave comments about this format, whether you like this format or you want me to try different formats, and I look forward to seeing you next time.